YouTube, welcome back to another video on the channel. We got the white pieces, a Scandinavian. I haven't played against a Scandinavian in so long. Actually, I tell a lie. I never play against it in Rapid anymore, but I do play against it in Blitz. I don't. The modern line. I was hoping they would go into a main line with like takes, knight here, and then like queen a5, d4. I don't know, just like knight out, and then like bishop here. I don't know. I was hoping for a main line. The modern, I just don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I really don't know what I'm doing. Is this a move? And then if takes here? No, that doesn't look right. Maybe we just develop normally. I don't want to go here because then they just take. Yeah, I'm just going to play knight f3. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I'm out of theory on move 2. I'm outside of my realm of understanding here on move 2. We're playing a pirate. Why has he got an eye patch on? It's absolutely terrifying. Now I could go d4 potentially. I think d4 is probably the move here. Just sort of allowing for both bishops to be developed, sort of thing. The knight maybe jumps in here. Do we go bishop e2? Do we play h3? I think bishop e2 probably makes the most sense. Does it though? I don't know. No, maybe bishop here, and then if takes, I take. Yeah, I like bishop here, I think. I like bishop c4 because if they take, I'm going to take here. And then, I don't know, it just feels like we have a lot of pressure here. Potentially. But we are playing a pirate, so he's probably got some tricks up his sleeve. Do we have to play c3 here? What about just this? This. Well, then you are actually threatening here, which is annoying. I think probably here. I think probably c3 is our only move, really. We can't afford to really drop the d4 pawn. Now do we just castle? I think we just castle and play rook e1. I think that looks good. And I think we're actually okay out the opening. Somehow, I think we're okay. Maybe. Oh man. h3 feels so necessary, but then bishop h5, and then maybe I have to play bishop e2 just to break the pin. I think that might be the case. Yeah. Let's go here. If they go here, I just have to go here, don't I? I got to bite the bullet, and then maybe even play c4. c4 looks like an option at this stage. Like move 10. God, guys, if you like the new design on my board, do comment and let me know. I can't take credit for it. I was watching Twitch late at night, right? And Daniel Naroditsky, the absolute phenomenal Grandmaster, was playing Title Tuesday, and I saw that this is what he has, and I was like, that looks gorgeous. Let me just completely copy you, word for word, bar for bar. Yeah, I really like the look of c4 here. I really like c4. I am going to go for it. Are they going to long castle, really, despite the fact I've played like this? I think long castling in the Scandinavian is only an option if I play d3, not d4. But I could have just made that up. So long castling feels kind of insane from my opponent. Okay, there's got to be something here now. Have they just blundered their bishop? Have they just completely blundered their bishop? I mean, after c5, can't go here, can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. You can't go backwards. I think you've just blundered your bishop. Unless I've missed something catastrophic. That would be very sad if I have. I could cry. But I think you've just blundered your bishop, sir. So you might be a pirate, but it's time to walk that plank, you know what I'm saying? Guys, that deserves a dislike, honestly. Give me abuse in the comments, I deserve it. Or don't. We're playing someone from the Netherlands. I learnt a new saying yesterday, actually, going Dutch. Apparently, so in my full-time job, right, it's a place in which couples often go on dates, and they asked to split the bill, and I had a co-worker say, "Oh, you're going Dutch." Apparently in Dutch, you split everything equally at the start of relationships, and I think that's very honourable of you. Preach it, guys, preach it. Okay. So they have now realised that they've blundered their bishop. Okay, so they have to play like this. Takes. Then what do? Maybe bishop. You know what, I'm just going to take the bishop and we'll calculate later, because I've just realised it doesn't really matter what I do. Like, I'm just up now. I'm up. This looks like a very natural developing move, gaining another tempo on this queen. So I might go for this. And then, yeah, the queen is sort of low on squares, really, isn't it? Yeah, let's go like this. If they play here and offer a queen trade, well, that would be very, very stupid. Because when you're up material, queen trades or any sort of trades just benefit you greatly. I mean, I know I am down 2 pawns, but we're up a bishop by move 13. So this is good going. Considering we knew none of the theory for the modern Scandinavian, I think we did okay. And this will be a very instructive game of chess. We'll be able to learn a lot from this. If I go here, you take. So do I have to play here? Could go here, maybe. But then after takes, you can just take. So I think b3 is our only option right now. b3, and then what does my opponent play? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think b3. If they play a move like rook here, well, I can obviously just slide my queen over to c2, which is probably about where it wants to be anyway. Yeah, I think I'm just very happy in this position. Okay, so attack my dark squared bishop. But now I'm thinking I just drop back here, potentially. Could even play here, and then you sort of have to make these trades with me. Because if we play here and you don't trade, well then I'm winning this g-pawn. So I think bishop d4 is actually a really strong looking move. Because I don't want to trade on the e3 square, I'd much prefer to trade on this square. And after takes, I'd take with my queen. Oh wait, hang on, we can't really move this knight, can we? Here. Oh, it does defend the bishop still. But then after a move like this. Hang on, so here. Yeah, that's danger land really, isn't it? Maybe we just go here then. Bishop d2. I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. Yeah, if we go bishop d2, the queen doesn't have these squares. Obviously, these are blocked. This is blocked. These are blocked. I don't really know. Could I just go here? No, I just want to protect my bishop. I'm just going to play bishop d2 and not overthink it. Bishop d4 just... After that line I calculated, it just looked like it was impossible to defend this bishop on e2. So I was giving them a way back into the game, but it'd be good to look back at. Where do they move their queen to now? Okay, they go all the way back. I'm going to play here, and if we can make this knight trade, that would be terrific. I'd be a very happy man. Okay, they just castle. I can take... And then I imagine you'll take like this, because otherwise you weaken your pawns. And then just like queen here. Looks pretty good. Let's go for that. If rook takes, just queen c2. Yeah, let's play queen c2. Just preparing bishop d3. And then my queen obviously defends this bishop as well. I need to play rook e1 at some point. The middle of the board is just completely open. And we've opposite side castles. This is going to be a very chaotic game. Okay, they double stack. Which is fine because I wanted to play here anyway. Or do I just go back here now? Yeah, I think I just go back here. I think we just play bishop e3 now. Yeah, and they don't have rook d2, which I just looked at and absolutely bricked it. Pause. Oh dearie me, I'm absolutely shattered. Absolutely shattered. Okay, so they attack the queen, so they gain a tempo there. I can just go here now though, right? And then they kind of have to go like here. Don't know. Queen b2 looks very natural. If you play here, we trade queens, that's fine. If you go here, you weaken this pawn drastically and allow me to play this move. Yeah, after f6, bishop c4 just looks like game over, really, doesn't it? Just looks like game over. Couldn't tell you why. Just looks like it. What do they play here? They have to be very careful. They have to be very careful. I'm only up 1 point of material, but I have a knight for 2 pawns. Or a bishop for 2 pawns, I should say, sorry. We have the bishop pair, which just looks so strong right now. Bishop c4 is coming. Wow, okay. So they let me have this pawn. Is there any reason for that? Why would they do that? Maybe I play here first? But then they have rook here, I guess, blocking this path. Do they want me to take? And then go here? No, that just looks insanity. That looks insanity. They don't have that rook move. I can go here. And then, yeah, I'm not really sure where they go. I'm going to go here before I take this pawn. That's my plan. I think this is a good plan. Attack the rook, gaining a tempo, then take the pawn. I think we're playing this pretty well. It feels good anyway. That doesn't really mean anything, though. I could even just throw my a-pawn up the board at some point in this game. Like, flank attacks in opposite side castling are so strong. Okay, they drop all the way back. Now I take. Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't take. I mean, it's a free pawn. You kind of just have to take. And then if they play f6, we just trade queens and I just win the endgame. This is just remarkable. We're going to beat the pirate, hopefully. Touch wood. I'm touching my desk. Touch wood. This should be a relatively okay game. It just depends how that opening went, because I never actually really gained any advantage, like myself. It was just sort of them giving me it. Like them allowing me to trap the bishop. Okay, they go there, which is interesting. Well, now I'm just looking at this, because it allows us to play like bishop f4, maybe? Yeah, I think I could play bishop f4 now. Because obviously if you take, I win your queen. And it also just brings another attacker to this pawn, which just bodes very well for us here. There's no issues of back rank mate because we played h3. They don't have a dark square bishop to target this h2 square, which just bodes extremely well for us in this situation. Okay, now we can just trade queens, and I'm very happy. I'm a very happy man after a queen trade. Maybe even just drop back here now. And just look to push our a-pawn. I'm not sure how we want to play this. No, maybe I keep the tension here, actually. Well, do I? I'm not sure. No, I think dropping back here is just very safe, isn't it? Everything's good if we do that. This isn't an option because takes. So let's drop back. I think dropping back to h2 makes a lot of sense. We don't want to completely give away our advantage at all. It could go here, but I don't really see an issue with opening this up, especially if we play here and just trade all this off. I mean, this position would be absolutely fine. Yeah, this is just fine. Right, so obviously they would like to take here, with this being pinned now, but we just have bishop here, and we're fine. Yeah, we're absolutely fine after bishop e2, and then it just looks like we're just going to infiltrate here, get onto the 7th rank, and hopefully just win the game. Oh dear, didn't see that, but it's fine after this, right? But then here, wow. Do I go here now? And then takes... Uh-oh. Completely blundered e4. Oh dear. But I think we're fine actually, because here... I'd just take the bishop, wouldn't I? So yeah, we're absolutely fine here. We're absolutely fine. I hope. Unless I've completely missed something. But we should just be okay. We're okay here. I don't know why I'm overthinking chess. This trade is probably most likely. I don't think they'll play. Okay, we're fine. I was very nervous then. Can we go here? This looks very strong. This looks extremely strong. Just targeting this. And if they defend it like this, then we just have rook d7 and the game is over. Because they can't defend with knight d5, because our rook would just take it, obviously. Yeah, the game is just completely over now. And if it isn't, if there's any more curveballs, I'm going to snap my laptop in half. Okay, that's an interesting move. What does it do? What is the plan there? I'm not sure. I'd probably take like this, right? Or do I? No, I think I take like this, actually. Yeah, let's take like this. With check. If they go here, I go here. Okay, they don't. Can I go here? Doesn't really do anything for us though, does it? No, it does not. Maybe we just drop back again then. Feels very slow and passive though. I think we drop back because I'm struggling to see a move for black here. Okay. Well, hang on. We have this. And then this is the only move. Now I'm just thinking maybe here. So this is the only move. Then bishop here. I guess you go here actually. So what if I go here? Yeah, if I go here, just forking these. This looks pretty strong. Obviously if you go onto either of these squares, then I just pick up this with a discovered check again. Yeah, now do I just pick this up? Is there a better move? I don't see a better move. I think I just have to take. Yeah, I'm going to take the pawn. We're up 4 points of material now. See, I did see all this, like all these pins going on, but what about after just bishop g3? Then what? Because it blocks the path of the rook, so you can't take here because I'd be able to take back. I'm attacking your knight. And yeah, it's getting a little bit scary for my opponent. We just need to convert this endgame, and I think we're defending very well. Hopefully they don't have anything and that I'm completely missing. But yeah, I did see just bishop g3 a couple moves back, and just, yeah, now I'm unsure what they can really do. I'm going to play here, because these squares are blocked that way. And if you go here, I have this fork on the bishop. If you go here, then I skewer with the rook. Yeah, so this check is just completely winning, because all these squares are blocked. I guess you can go here though, but then I give this check. Yeah, you go there, so this is now just... Oh, it's mate. God, I didn't even see it was checkmate. That's so bad. I was just like, oh, I'm just going to win your rook. Okay, guys, if you've enjoyed, smash the like button. We are going to jump into game review, but if you don't want to watch the game review, then I love you, subscribe, get out of here. If you do want to watch the game review, well, hello there. Okay, so this wasn't actually our best ever game. I have just seen what it says. But I think we played a pretty good end game, I want to say. We only played with a 78 accuracy, hopefully no blunders. Okay, no blunders, we just had a couple misses, so it's not the end of the world. Our opening was a 94% accuracy, and considering it's not part of my repertoire, I'm actually very happy with that. So let's jump straight into it. So obviously the first... I mean, look at this graph. How is this not a better game than what it's saying? I mean, we played very, very well. I missed a mate in 3. Oh my god, I missed mate in 3 a couple of times. That's very bad. Okay, so all this is apparently good. Bishop c4 is not ideal. Was I meant to play c4 right away? It wants c4, yeah, or just bishop e2, but c4 would make a lot of sense, actually. Okay, so other than bishop c4, I think we played this pretty well. We kind of got the position the engine wanted, but we could have had it quicker. This is a blunder, because I just win the bishop, obviously. This is all good. Let's jump to the next contentious point of the game. So queen c2 inaccuracy. Takes, and then do they just double stack, maybe? No, they don't. They play knight d4. Right, this makes sense, but then do I not just have queen c3? Then it kind of wants double stacking. Okay, so after a little bit of loading, it just wants this and then this. Not this? Oh no, because I lose my bishop. Oh, you have to take like this. Of course you do. Of course you do. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. Double stacking, just not very good. Then this all makes sense. Bishop here is great. This is good. Bishop f4, not the best move. It kind of just wanted this. And then I guess just this trade. That kind of makes sense. But the idea here was just like a little trick. But they play here anyway. We get a queen trade. I drop back. I'm glad that this was the best move. We get a trade. This is an inaccuracy here. But we had this defensive resource, luckily. Check. King c8's a mistake. I had mate in 3. Wait, what? Bishop b5. They have to play knight d6. Takes. Okay, let's just say I play e3. Oh my god, I had a... Wow. Okay, you guys, can you really fault me for missing this mate, though? Look at that, though. It's gorgeous. Everything is defending each other. That is absolutely stunning. Instead, we got knight h4. Gave this check. This check is a miss, because I have rook c7. Wait, but rook c7, you take the knight. Oh, but then I win the rook. That's a nice tactic. That's a very nice tactic. It's not even about winning the rook, though. Oh my god, that's mate. Of course it is, because the bishop cuts you off. Can't go here because of this bishop. Oh my god, this pawn. That is gorgeous, isn't it? But I played knight c5, picking up the pawn. Gave this check. And then, yeah, this is just mate in 1. So they needed to go... Where did they need to go? They needed to block. I didn't even see that they could block, to be fair. If they went here, we just go here, here, And then it's the same sort of checkmating idea. Then where would you go? Oh, you'd have... What would you have? Oh, king f7, your only move, of course it is. Here, I guess, then e8. And then bishop to e6. Oh my god, you block with a knight, takes. Oh, look at that, the king can't go here because the knight. Oh my god, that's absolutely stunning. But yeah, we had mate in the middle of the board. Guys, I'm going to go off camera and learn the modern Scandinavian, how to play against it, because clearly it wasn't the best. I mean, where was it? Yeah, bishop c4, not the best idea. I need to remember c4 is the main idea in this. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.